Before anything changes in your life, something shifts inside. A moment of silence, a breath, a tiny spark of awareness. Most people miss that moment because they live in their thoughts. But your body always knows first. Today I want to show you what happens when you start listening to it. What happens when you observe your body's sensations? Then you are no longer so easily pulled into thoughts and emotions. Because the art of observing creates space between you, the observer, and what you feel. And as you observe, the mind begins to empty. And that alone makes you feel calmer, less affected. Instead of being dragged into the noise all day long, you catch it at the start. Your body is the quickest, most honest tool you have. It shows you exactly where you are at before things grow too big. And over time it becomes natural to always have that link inside your body. Observing won't erase your triggers. But it does reveal how much is alive in you before it grows too big. And with that awareness, change begins. Do you feel the value of this practice? When I first started observing sensations, instead of analyzing my thoughts and emotions, I realized that in the core of yourself, there is just space. There are no thoughts or emotions. It is quite simple. I feel into my body and I just sense where there are tightenings, constrictions, where it flows, where it hurts, etc. I stay with one of those sensations of my choosing, sometimes for minutes on end, and then it would loosen up and dissolve. Because in the natural area underneath the sensations, there is only space and freedom of an empty mind. For instance, I always have some tightness in my throat area, and I know that most people do. If you go there with your full attention and just observe the tightened area and keep observing it, keep coming back to it when thoughts take you away, don't give up, then at some point the tightening loosens and evaporates, and your throat feels free, maybe for the first time in as long as you can remember. It is back to its natural state. Of course, the tight feeling comes back again at some point, when thoughts and emotions have taken you away again, and that is okay. However, the more you do this practice, the less the build-up of the tightness is. It becomes less dense, so to speak, and less palpable, and it becomes easier to let it go when you observe. When I am together with clients, I help them to start sensing these sensations. And I can journey through their body with them, which helps a lot. I sense something heavy on the left side of your head, I would say, for instance, and then the client would suddenly become aware of this and say, yeah, it feels dark there, cloudy. It's hard to even feel anything there. And then, from that point, we would continue this exploration. It brings a lot of space in your life, just regularly doing this for yourself. It can be hard to keep focusing on an area because we are so used to being distracted all the time. And prolonged focus has become almost impossible for us. But keep at it. It comes with practice. The more you listen, the more life starts meeting you differently. Because awareness itself is an act of love. A quiet yes to what is real in this moment.